So many of us are inspired by the life of Jane Goodall. She's a advocate for preserving our ecosystems and spreading awareness of how we are interconnected with bees and plant life, other insects. She's such an inspiration. She's created so many leaders because of her own example, her own leadership. We have so much to be thankful for what she's given us. Jane Goodall. Let's all give thanks for her life and how it lives on with what we give and what we remember, how she affected each and every one of us with her work through chimpanzees and just showing how the humanity that we can have for each other, it's even more powerful when we can expand it and extend it to the ecosystems that we are dependent on. We can sensitize ourselves to this connection of being one within the plant life, animal life, insect life, microbial life, and on. So many levels that she has inspired awareness to us. Jane Goodall. Yeah, I always hear that name and it's like a sense of calm and a sense of like natural, grounded centerness whenever I hear that name and her story, her calling in life, and what she's been able to inspire in each and every one of us. We have so many young people that she's touched the lives of for so much good in the world. And I am touched by her calling and her charity. She's given us so much inspiration and so much good example of how to be a person in these kinds of environments that we're faced with, that we can find our best versions of ourselves. We can find that exaltation, that perfect aspect within ourselves that's never been touched by any narratives, experiences in the world, no matter where. And we can just, like it's amnesia, like it's Groundhog Day, begin this beautiful life from that ever pristine beginning of that aspect within ourselves that she was able to capture and harness within herself. We just feel so much better thinking about her and appreciating the life that she shows is so possible in each and every one of us that we don't even know. We don't even have a grasp of our true potential, and that it is way more infinite than we could ever imagine because of people like Jane Goodall. I definitely recommend like looking up her story and reflecting on it. It's very beautiful, and it gives us a sense of our size and our place in these very dynamic ecosystems. She's taken so much of natural science and brought it to such an accessibility for everyday people to be able to grasp and feel like they too are participants in what can be such a beautiful world together with our primates, our chimpanzees, our bees, flowers, other plant life. That kind of homogeneity, that interconnectedness is just it's so natural to us. It's second nature. And she makes realizing that so much more possible. It is like a beautiful kind of enlightenment of so many unspoken things, so many beautiful experiences that we don't even have a dictionary to fully express because of the awesomeness. Being awestruck by the beauty of nature and the silence it gives, that beautiful, perfect silence. Just like over 90% of our human brain is silence. The most attention we give it is the part that's not silent, but those gamma waves, the lower hertz, shows how quieting it can be and how it can be enjoyed. So it's not just a obligation and a responsibility to pursue advocacy for nature. It also is its own reward. It gives us so much back that we don't even realize. It's self-rewarding. There's something that is most satisfying about being able to give to the same nature that has given life to us. That is a positive feedback loop that we can subscribe to. Jane Goodall. Definitely look up her books, her documentaries, her partnerships with other nature advocates and nature leaders and science leaders and people who humble themselves enough to want to give access to such complex information in a simplified form. Jane Goodall. Look her up. She is lovely. Thank you so much, Jane, for everything that you give to us and all the new people you've given us here on Earth that are inspired and influenced by your example. You live on through us. Thank you, Jane.